The idea for this project started at the beginning of 2013 when I talked to Archie Fraser and Marina Coots about doing an alternative physical activity project with the kids. Circus was identified as a good project base, and so was sharing stories with the elders and the kids writing their own story about Palm Island, because there is no Palm Island kids story. From there we got some funding, and then the project was funded by Arts Queensland in the end, and the project materialised. So we've done 10 weeks of circus training with the final filmed version of the kids acting out the story being collated, and that will eventually be played out for the whole community to see. The storytelling was also really beautiful. Jeannie Adams came over and that's how the story was developed. She came over and worked with 2 elders for a day and some kids from Bookerman Community School, and they all just identified basic things that kids love to do on Palm Island. The elders chose that topic, what's scary and what's fun and funny to do on Palm Island. Then the kids expanded on those ideas. They storyboarded ideas. And then we categorised the stories. Well, Jeannie categorised the stories, put them into the groups with the main concept, and then we thought of the idea of having a narrator for St Michael's School and a narrator for Bookerman School, and each school acting out parts in the sequence to tell the entire story. I brought all of that writing back to school from Jeannie and talked to the kids, all the students and the principals and elders about it, and they were all very happy with the idea. So that was when we decided to coordinate the skills the children had learned so that they could tell the story through their actions and they wouldn't have to talk or remember lines. All the years I've worked here, every time we've tried to do public drama projects with the kids, all the rehearsals are great, and then on the day when they have to act it out, they clam up. So we've never actually gotten the kids to do a full 5-minute play in front of an audience. And that's why we decided that we would make a film and that we would concentrate more on circus skills development and the actual writing of the story, so that there are concrete things left behind and not just kids saying, I was in a performance once. So in skills development, the reason why we chose circus is because kids on Palm Island are quite strong, naturally quite strong. I think that's from riding horses and from running around free and from swimming a lot and walking a lot. Also, they're quite fearless. They're much more ready to walk on stilts and walk on the globe and try things out. That's why we thought circus would work, and I think it's quite clear in performance that really did work, because they didn't have that much time really to practice. Amy only practiced once on the globe and she got it, and she just walked. And same with the stilts. The kids who walk with the stilts by themselves, they only had 3 goes to practice, and then they got it straight away. So that takes a lot of courage, I think. The other really beautiful thing that we didn't think about properly, but that came out of this project, was how it took a lot of courage for each kid to get over their fear and just do the activity. And the other most beautiful thing was I watched people really looking after each other and really supporting each other. It's way too easy here to cut people down and to tease people, but there were really beautiful moments where that just didn't happen at all. And that's something that the schools constantly try to enforce here, or try to encourage kids to do. So hopefully that will happen more and more as each year group comes through and uses the circus equipment, and hopefully we can get more equipment now that it's clear that the skills development works really well for the kids.